In this video, we are going to discuss about programming the user profile updating process. First of all, I will show my user profile design and later we'll move on to the code. This is my user profile design. Here this is the profile image with the username and the email. Here through this button we can update the profile image. Later on I will show how it works. And here the user's first name, last name, so and so forth. Now we'll focus on the process. So this is my user profile update process. Before moving on to the server side, I will in the designing part we must mention some IDs to retrieve the value and send it to the server side. So here in the input fields in the user profile PHP file, I have mentioned IDs if name for first name. For last name, I have mentioned the ID L name. For mobile number, I have mentioned ID mob. And for password, I have mentioned the ID sh1. For email, I have mentioned the ID email. And for address line 1 I have mentioned the ID line 1, and for the address line 2 I have mentioned the ID line. Then we will move on to the JavaScript file. Here I have before that I forgot to tell you about the on-click event, where if we press or click the button update profile, there will be a function created update profile. So if we press the update profile button, the profile will be updated. And we will go to the JavaScript file. Here I have here created the function update profile, and for profile image I have get the ID profile image, and for first name I have got the ID if name. For mobile I have got the ID mobile. For password sh1. For email, for address line 1 I have got the ID line 1, and for the address line 2 I have got the line 2, and for district I have got the ID district. For province I have got the ID province, and for postal code PC, and for city. And here I have created a form data to send these values to the server side, and I have append the form into the values and will be sending to the server side. Here I have created, these are the form names which represent these these ID name with the variable name with the values. These are the variable names with these are the variable names with the values, and these are the form names. And here I have created a new XML HTTP request to monitor the changes that are happening in the server side. So for that I have created this XML HTTP request and created a function R, unknown function. I have created the onReady state change and give it a function unknown function, and if that r.ready state equals 4 and r.status equals 200, I have assigned a variable t to print the response text. And we will go to, and r open I have created these I have created paths to send these data to the server side. I have created the path, and the data must be sent in the post method and to the user profile update process.php and in the ajax method, and send the data. If that means the form data, these things will be sent to the server side. That means the user profile update.php. Here I have required the connection.php file. Wait, I will show you the connection.php file, where our data connections, database connections are created. Here this is the date connection PHP file. Here I have created the database connection. Here in this space you must mention your database password. For security reasons I have removed my password as for now. And here I have created a public static function IOD which will be accessed from any file, like here user profile PHP, here sorry user update process.php. Here I can access this IOD function. Here I have accessed the IOD function, search function, because that is a static function which can be accessed from anywhere within or outside a function. Sorry, in or within a yes, in or outside a function. So these are the content in the connection.php. We will move on to the user update process.php. Here I have mentioned some validations. If the first name, last name, mobile number, email, password, address line 1, address line 2, and the postal codes are empty, these validations will be taking action on our design. And here I have created address result and select all from the user has city table, and where the user email equals the user email here, because I have created a session here and assigned the session dollar username. This the email taken from here is this session created. Here the session created, the this user's email only has been taken there because he has signed into the to our application using the session and cookies method by clicking the remember me option. And here I have taken the result set of the address in rows. And if there is one row, that means if address equals one row, that then I have created a database class and given a IOD function update that relevant relevant data to the relevant table. And or else I have created a function insert and insert the values into the relevant table. Here I have created a variable allowed image extensions, and I have created an array, and within the array I have kept the extensions which are allowed by my web application. Image image JPG, image JPEG, image PNG, and SVG are only allowed to update or select for my web application. Here now if we are selecting a profile image, only a SVG image or PNG images, JPG, JPEG images valid. Now here if we mention like this DBML PDF file and see update, file type does not allow, it comes like that. So that is the thing happens here. And yeah, here I have commented the success, so that will not be printed here. Now we'll try again. Sorry, Here we will put a PDF file and see. File type does not allowed. Okay. If we put a image like this in the later part of the video, I will show. So that is the process happening there. These are the relevant codes for that, and I have created a variable username, and I have also created here a new file type and assign that new file type .jpg, .jpeg, .png, .svg. If the above conditions are met, if the above conditions are met, I have created like this image.jpg into .jpg, because if I save like this, then it will be improper. So I have set this file type to this new file type, and latter part also happen like that. And I have created a variable $file name to save the image in according to my format, like resources, profile images, and mention the last name, mobile number, and a unique ID and the file type. Now if I in the database, if you can see here in the profile image here, the data is saved according to I the requirements I mentioned. Profile here, see resources, profile images, the user's last name and the user's mobile number, a unique ID, and the file type. So that is the process happening there. And here I have created a user result set variable and searching for users, and if the here we are validating the user. If there is now, if a cyber attack happen to a web application, through this process we can save our data from the attacker. So here I have checked the if the above user is validated. Now if the user f name, l name, email, mobile, password is already available in the database, if the user is available or the user has registered in our web application, then I have given a success. And I have given a success, and if response text equals success, then the window sign out function works, and window here sign out functions that I already created for the previous video, where I have mentioned for creating destroying the session and signing out. That function only I have assigned here also. So window dot location I have assigned the index.php, and we will see how it works. Now here I will here now if see here, if this is an empty line, here the validation says PS, enter your address line 1. If I reload, it will be there because I have the user has already entered the address line 1, and I have mentioned it in the address line input field. And here I will update the user's postal code and we'll see whether it works. No, sorry, we can't, I think. Wait a minute. Why I cannot select? Wait a minute. Now we can select. There was a small error, not an error, uh, glitch in my laptop. See, now I will update 1140 into 0043236. I will update. You'll see here now the postal code has been updated. I will see whether it is updated. File. Yes, here the postal code is updated. Likewise, I can update others also. That's all for this today's video. That means this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.